Everybody knows, they know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something milli subs or so, I've been told. I'm in my prime, but this ain't even final form. They knock me down, but still my feet, they find the floor. I went from living room straight out to sold out tours. Life's a fight, but trust I'm ready for the war. Whoa, this is how the story goes. Whoa, I guess this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something milli subs or so, I've been told. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. See, I believe that if I see it in my heart, smash through the ceiling, 'cause I'm reaching for the stars. Whoa, this is how the story goes. Whoa, I guess this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something milli subs or so, I've been told. Highway to heaven, I'm just cruising by my lone. They cast me out, left me for dead, them people cold. My faith in God, mind in the sun, I'm about to sow. My life is hard, I took the wheel, I cracked the code. Ain't nobody gonna save you, man, this life will break you. In the thick of it, this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something milli subs or so, I've been told. Whoa, na 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 na. Hey, hey. This is how I don't know. No, I guess this is how the story goes.
Moving? Why is he not? Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Deltarune. Thick of it. What? You know what's fucked up? So, the whole reason I made these songs for stream is so that I wouldn't get claimed. But I played fucking You've Got a Friend in Me in the last stream. I played the fucking Toy Story song and that got claimed. So there was zero reason for me to use any of this music anyway, because it still got flagged anyway. But I'm not gonna play it this stream, which means that I could play Thick of It 40 times and not have to worry about it. Oh, that's not Thick of It. I could just play this again. There we go.
The thick of it, everybody knows.
I didn't make any new songs, sadly. Look, everyone's here. I'm here. Oh, I gotta get rid of the chair. There we go. There's Sans. There's Gamer. Pickle Doof is also there on the bottom right, but you can't see him. Don't worry about it. Fingers here. Gaster's here. Piles of Ezreal's Dust is here. Gargura is here, but don't worry about her. Gargombus Rhombus is there, but she's not here. Where is it? Oh, it's in a different... oh, I'm looking at the screen. Like, why is Twitter on my screen? What? Look, it's deltarune. Look. I mean, like, nothing changed on the screen, but for me, this just popped up on my screen. Wow, look at that. This is really loud for me. I don't remember what the last page was. It wasn't Night Theories, it was something else. Was it Vessel Theories or Tree Theories? Like the man behind the tree? Papyrus? My water bottle just exploded. Okay. So, there's only like 3 or 4 pages left of this. I'll probably get it done within the hour as long as I don't stall too long. I should also check if the YouTube stream is up. I think it is. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, I've been stalling for almost 7 minutes now. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just, like, when I finish the test, I'll just end it. I'll just make it a really short stream because I don't have too many things I want to do. I talked about this last stream. Did I talk about this last stream? I think I just made that up. Okay. I think I did. I talked about how in Undertale, the angel is mentioned by Gerson with the deltarune and all that. But the identity of the angel is kind of like up to interpretation, you know. The angel will set us free. The angel will come and the underground will go empty. It was one of those 2 sentences. I don't remember. I could look it up. All the fandom links keep popping up. Here we go. You're here. Alright, good. You didn't miss anything? I'm trying to write exactly what it was. Okay, an angel who has seen the surface will descend from above and bring us freedom. Either, you know, free people or free them from this mortal realm is what what's his name says, Gerson. Sans has a really cool line in the genocide route and it made you human. What did he say? I don't think there are any Sans theories in this. I think we're well past that now. Just keep pretending to be a human. He does say that, yeah. And even Papyrus is like, hey, what is that? Like, he doesn't recognize it as a Frisk as a human initially. Yeah, if you just keep acting like one. It would make my brother really happy if he kept pretending to be one. Oh, actually, I just remembered. Okay, first off, completely unrelated to Undertale and Deltarune, I need to ask, because there's another thing I saw on Twitter, and I need to say it out loud. Who would win, 100 average people or a silverback gorilla? Where do you stand on that? Completely unrelated to everything that's happening on stream right now. What's the setting? I think it's just ambiguous. Just like if, you know, everyone's on an equal playing field, 100 average people, no weapons. Fear is not a factor because if fear was a factor, the gorilla would run away. Just vague area in which you are dealing with a gorilla. Gorilla has to win 100 times, humans have to win once. Keep in mind, it's 100 humans all at the same time. It's not like a tournament where it's like, okay, you beat the one, now here comes the next one. I think people are overestimating gorillas. Like, yeah, it has to win 100. Yeah, like a gorilla could beat a guy easy, right? A gorilla could beat 10 people easy, I think. A gorilla could beat 20 people, probably. But like, there's still another 80 people you gotta beat. I personally think like 50 people could beat a gorilla. Yeah, jump on it all at once. What's it gonna do? Exactly. There are people unironically that are like, no, the gorilla's gonna slaughter 100 people. Like, they're not, like, they're strong, but they're not that strong. Like, I've seen some people also do, like, oh, who would win, a gorilla or a bear? It's like, obviously the bear wins. Like, like bears will fucking kill you just if you look at them funny. They got teeth and claws. They run as fast as horses. Like, 100 people couldn't beat a bear, I don't think. But 100 people could easily beat a gorilla. Like, you'll lose, like, a dozen people, but, like... It'll... Yeah, okay. I'm happy we're on the same page. I'm seeing so many people unironically like, no. Okay, second thing. Would you rather be trapped in a mall with a silverback gorilla or 5 black mambas? I've heard that. Yeah, would you rather be trapped in a mall with X, Y, or Z, right? Gorilla beats bear, what are you talking about? Do you fucking know what bears do? Bears are stronger than gorillas. They're stronger than gorillas, they're bigger than gorillas, they're heavier than gorillas, they can take more, they're tankier, they run faster. Bears are just big dogs. Bears can fucking kill you. It depends on the bear. But, yeah, brown bears are sweet. I mean, like, don't fuck with the brown bear, but brown bears... Black bears... Polar bears... Like, I think a bear could beat, like, 10 gorillas. Hold on, I'm getting completely off track. There was a video about this I saw. That just, like, went into, like, all the stats and everything of, like, okay, like, how tough are gorillas and bears actually? Polar bear and bear isn't the same thing. You're right, but I still think normal bears could. Okay, a car can also kill you, but doesn't make him stronger than a silver gorilla. Could a car beat a gorilla? If a gorilla got hit by a car, would it die? Gork? Gork, is this true? Can it do? Dog, what are you doing? He wants to leave every time. He always when I stream, he wants to leave. You don't like me talking? Oh. Who would win 100 papyrus or 1 papyrus? That's a tough question. Well, that depends. Do monsters gain love when they kill? Or is it just a human thing? Because then the one papyrus, if he kills the other papyruses, he can get stronger and stronger. Dr. Megalo? That's what... There's an AU about that, or an alternate timeline about that, where Alfie's, like, remembers the genocides, and she's like, oh, shit. Oops. It's like if Undertale had consequences. I actually kind of liked it. I looked into it. I'm entering the cringe Undertale phase that I avoided 10 years ago. I'm getting involved with AUs now. I think it was something along the lines of, yeah, Pina Colada. Oh my god, like the song. But I can't play it on stream. Hashtag drunk, you're drinking? Oh my god, oh my god. Sorry, I'm a pussy. I don't drink alcohol. I'm sorry. I could go and just grab alcohol right now. It tastes like shit. Oh. Well, I mean, if you get drunk enough, it doesn't matter what it tastes like because you're drunk and you won't remember it anyway, right? You want one of those radioactive Mexican restaurant cocktails? See, there you go. It's okay, you're allowed to make typos, you're drunk, allegedly. Anyway, deltarune, right. Okay, so before I do this, actually, I was in the middle of talking about the angel. There's an update. Well, there's a couple updates. One, Toby Fox is going to do a newsletter by the end of next week. I kind of wanted to delay this stream just so I can read that live. But, I mean, I guess I just won't do that then. I'll just read it. Like, if I'm streaming and that happens, I'll read it. if I'm not streaming, then I won't read it on stream, but maybe I'll read it like I won't do like a live reaction to whatever the newsletter is. But more importantly than that, so you know that picture? Hold on, actually I should probably pull up the picture. So the Japanese store page for Deltarune had a border. Very important. Play fake Minecraft and read it. True. I need to make more thick of it. After stream, can you just give me a bunch of like music genres for no particular reason? Just so I can, just go through the list, like bullet point, just like country version, ballad version, anime version, penis music, yeah. Okay, so this image here. So, I think I showed this either last Deltarune stream or the one before it. I showed this at some point. I definitely said it in Discord, I know that. So this shows, look, it's the stealth sneaking animation that got cut, allegedly. I've showed this like 3 times, dog, 1 second. Okay, so this is like one of the main pillars of... Well, not one of the main pillars, but it was when the trailer came out and this image got released. I don't like his nose. I think it's too much. But I'll we'll find out if I like it when I actually see the proper design. But this was on... It was like a press release. There was a press release that showed a bunch of, screenshots from the game. And this was one of the things that was shown. It shows Tenna's full design, and it shows the sneaking animation that was allegedly cut. So Toby Fox said, hey, that sneaking animation thing that we did, that sneaking section, it's gone now. It's cut from the game. It wasn't fun. And then he says, hey, the cowboy section, it's cut. It's in danger of being canceled. That's how cowboy shows go, I guess. So this was like proof saying, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, it's a TV. Yeah, the border itself is a TV. It's really cute. But Toby Fox said, hey, that got canceled. But here it is. It's clearly not canceled. Why was it in the press kit if it was canceled from the game? Why would it be in the press kit for the Switch version of the game if it was a section that he cut? Why would he have it on the Switch version of the game if he cut it? I assume he made the PC version first, completed that, and then ported it. So why would this be in the Switch version of the game if he canceled it? Why would he put it in and then take it out later? That doesn't make sense for him to port this cut section to the game. Well, this image was on the Japanese version of the Deltarune store page. It's gone now. I don't know why it took almost a month, but this image is now lost media. I mean, it's clearly not because I'm showing it, but this image was removed from the store page, a little over 3 weeks after we saw it. Why would he go out of his way to remove that? Was it actually a cut segment, and he doesn't want it to be shown because it's not in the game anymore? Is he concerned about the spoilers? I mean, we already saw it. We saw it. The spoilers are out there. We know what Tenna looks like now. You can't erase the spoilers now. What's the point of deleting it now? 3 weeks after the fact. Why did it take so long? Why was it out there in the first place? Is it actually cut? But again, why was it in the Switch version if it was cut? Why would he port it if it wasn't supposed to be in the game? I don't know, because he cut it, last year he cut it. And that was before the porting. I don't know, but that did happen just a few days ago. That was cut, it's gone. It doesn't change any of the theories that are coming up, because all the Chapter 3 stuff's behind us, but... I mean, everybody was talking about it, though. Toby Fox pays attention to what his community's doing. He knows what his community's doing. He knows how deranged his fans are getting. He knew about Friend Inside Me. I mean, he made Friend Inside Me, but... He knows what his community's talking about. He knows the memes that are going around. He knows what people are saying about his game. He sees that people are talking about, hey look, Tenna got leaked. Toby Fox put his fingers in his ears and he went la 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 for 3 weeks. That could be it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think for what reason would that be cut? Aside from, oh, it actually was cut from the game. But why was it on the Switch version of the game if it was cut? Just that isn't lining up for me. I don't know. Anyway, Deltarune, get a break from the Deltarune talk and talk about Deltarune. May have brought it back and then re-scrapped it, like he's like super indecisive. You do that a lot? It could be, maybe, I don't know. Because he definitively said, this is canceled, this section, you know, I figured it was too boring. Here are the assets for it, because I'm not going to use it in the game. Like, over a year ago. Before the porting even started. Also, that may have been the Switch 2 version of the game. I don't know if that was the Switch or the Switch 2 version. I don't know if there is a difference. I also don't know what he could be talking to us about in the newsletter that's coming up. But he brought it back, changed it to be just a little bit more interesting, and then he's like, you know what, no, that sucks. No, the thing that's killing me is that he put it on the Switch version. Like, he included it in the port. Like, that was, like, definitively the Switch version of the game, because the normal version doesn't have borders. Like, he wouldn't be cutting content from the game at that point. Like, by the time he's porting everything, the game's done. Like, Chapter 3 has been done for over a year. We've been waiting on Chapter 4. It just doesn't sit right with me that he would put that in the Switch version of the game. I'm looping. I'm looping. I'm going in circles right now. Who is the angel? Who is the angel? There's like 30 hentai games on the Switch's eShop. If we're gonna get Toby Fox Slap, it's gonna be the Switch. It's gonna be in the Switch version. No, it's just like he finished the game before he ported it. Is what I'm trying to say. Another thick of it song play. Is the audio fine, by the way? I think it is. The angel is Jesus. Like and retweet for good luck. That is so true. I mean, I was trying to find an image where it was like, oh, like God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Like they're all like the same thing, but they're not the same. But someone did that with like Deltarune characters. Where it's like, oh, these characters are all the angel, but each of these characters are not each other. Do you even know what I'm talking about? It was the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They're all God, but they're not each other. Like, the Holy Spirit is God, Jesus is God, but Jesus is not the Holy Spirit, and Jesus is also not his Father. It was like a triangle. I don't know how to describe it. I was looking for it last stream, and I couldn't. You do know what I'm talking about? Okay. Okay, so imagine that, but with Undertale characters. Right, where it's like Frisk, Kara, and Asriel, and the player. Right. Yeah, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Right. But I guess in Deltarune it would be like, okay, well, who is the angel? Is it Chris? Is it us? Is it Noelle? That's like the Trinity that everyone's like looking at. Like, oh yeah, like we could be, because again in Undertale, the angel, you know, was going to bring freedom to the monsters. Freedom how? Freedom like bring them to the surface, or freedom like free them from life? Free them from this mortal realm is what Gerson said. It's like, oh, well, Frisk does that. Frisk's actions lead to the freedom of monsters, whether it's releasing them from the underground or killing all of them. But also, Asriel's the one that freed everybody. Asriel was the one that encouraged Frisk to start murdering people. But also, that was kind of Kara. But also, we at the end of the day, we're the ones that are making all the actions. We're the ones that are making the choices, so we're the angel. The Father, Asgore, the Son, Birdly, and the Holy Spirit, Newbert. Yep. No, you correct it. Yep. Right, so Deltarune, we're trying to figure out, like, okay, is the angel... What is the angel? Asriel's the angel. Yeah, Asriel was the angel in Undertale. But also, so were we. I don't know if Asriel's even going to be important. Like, I feel like he should be, but I feel like doing the same thing twice is, like... Like, really? Is Toby gonna do that? Is Toby gonna make Asriel important again for no reason? Just because he was in Undertale? Because he's making Undertale references. Deltarune and Undertale are not the same, but there are connections. I don't remember the exact quote, but he said, like... Is it on the Steam page? Yeah, Asriel comes back in Chapter 6, like, whoa, guys. Man, college, right? Oh, man. Let me go to the store page on Steam. There you go. Oh yeah, he does nothing plot relevant, yeah. Where is the frequently asked question? I think it's on the Deltarune website, actually. Okay, so I'll just pull it up on the main screen so you can read it, so I'm not reading it out loud. I mean, I will read it out loud regardless, but... Okay, so how does this game relate to Undertale? Is it a sequel? Please don't worry about that too much. Essentially, this is not the world of Undertale. If you completed Undertale, that remains... blah, blah, blah. Nothing we do in Deltarune is going to affect Undertale. It's a different one. It's a completely different one. A whole new story. It's a different world that might even have different rules. This is one of the things for like magic and blood or whatever. But he says that doesn't mean there will be no connections at all, though. So there are connections between the two games. But to like what extent? To what extent will these connections be important? Is Asriel going to be important because he was already important in Undertale in its connection? Like, look, Asriel, look. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me having Asriel be important again. Chris bullies Frisk, and that's why Frisk tries to off themselves. That is so true. That is so true. I would be disappointed. Because, like, I mean, Asriel, I want Asriel to show up and interact with Ralsei, but other than that, I don't want him to be plot relevant. Like, I don't want him to be, like, the MacGuffin that kills the angel. I mean, this one says he is the angel. Is this the crying song, or is this just the... I think he's just laughing. Alright. I don't remember which one was the crying song. Okay, Rate Gaster is the angel. I don't think so. I think Gaster is a fallen angel. I think he's like the antithesis to it. Because he's Satan. Gaster is Satan, which is a fallen angel. So he's the antithesis to the angel. He's the antithesis to God. Gaster is a fallen angel. Different. Gaster is John Scary. Yes. Why did the Gaster emote not show up? There he is. For some reason, 7TV emotes have like they've been taking a little bit to load. Rate Noelle Angel. Okay. I think I read the angel thing that she wrote, or it's like, oh, Des and I used to do snow angels in the ground, and Des was, you know, oh, she made my wings bigger. You've also noticed that? Okay, so it's not just a me thing. Okay. Yeah, she's referred to as an angel multiple times in the Weird Root, especially by Spamton. She has parallels with Jesus from the New Testament. Does she? I mean, she was kind of like doing a cross pose. You know, when Queen had her like tied up to her hand. She was kind of like in like a T pose, you know, on the cross, which would get you canceled on Christian Twitter, apparently. Yeah, the Ring of Thorns, right, she gets the Thorn Ring. She gets the Thorn Ring in the Weird Route. And Jesus has the Crown of Thorns. But if Noelle is the angel, the fight would only make sense in the Weird Route. I mean, yeah, like all the foreshadowing would only make sense in the Weird Route. Well, no, because there is foreshadowing just by default. Because in the hospital, Rudy has like, oh, there's these two little angel statues that were made by Noelle and her sister. Like Rudy, like they mentioned, like, oh yeah, like they used to make little angel dolls. And then on the, I feel like a lot of Deltarune like deep lore is from like all the out of game stuff, like the newsletters where again Noelle's reading the poem, like, or not a poem, but Noelle's reading about, just writing about like, oh, Des and I were doing snow angels. Like, angels keep coming up with Noelle. If you're chill with Noelle, why would she suddenly try to kill you? I mean, it could just be, like, things that happen in the game, right? Like, so, her sister's missing. She's not dead, she's missing. Rudy's gonna die. You know, she may want to create these dark fountains to just escape her life. You know, like, all the stresses that she has to deal with in her normal life. Where, like, oh, well, I don't have to worry about anything that's going on. I don't need to worry about my sister or my dad being dead or my mom being controlling. I can just go into the dark world and be epic and cool. And maybe she's not trying to kill you, but she's like, no, yeah, there's no IRS in the dark world. Exactly, there's no dark taxes. You know, maybe Gaster's onto something. Maybe we should go darker and darker. Maybe opening the dark worlds is the only way to free Des from the purgatory that she's in right now, and that's why she's trying to do it. Maybe she's not trying to kill us. It's more just like, I need to do this in order to say I need to do this, and I'm going to stop you from preventing me from doing this. Also, she could be like, I don't want to say possessed, because that's like, oh, everybody's possessed. Chris is possessed by someone, but it's not us though. Oh, Noelle's being possessed, even though we're the ones telling her to do evil things. The trailer does show off the angel, that's true, but I'm trying to figure out if that's like a literal, like if the angel is just a literal ball that exists, or if it's like a metaphor, or like symbolism, where it's like, oh, we're going to face the angel. Like, I'm not going to show a silhouette of Noelle in the angel. Change the song? What do you mean? This is a great song. Also, I forgot that I played this. This is the same playlist as the last stream. Hold on, I just want to wait for the drop. The song makes you uncomfortable? Bigfoot's not real. It's one of those Bigfoot guys. It's one of those Bigfoot channels where he's like, oh, Bigfoot was in the forest over there. Bigfoot, he was over there. Bigfoot, he had his big feet and he was walking around over there. I also want to point out that that particular person's channel, that wasn't like a one-off thing. Like, his whole channel is dedicated to just talking about his sexual experiences with the Sasquatch. It's like a weird fetish thing. This is great. This is a great thing to talk about on stream with no context. The Bigfoot sex guy. You miss John Felon. You don't want to talk about Bigfoot sex on stream? What? You don't want to go from talking about deltarune to that? Well, that's not a good segue of topic. Text him later. Ask about deltarune. Ask what he thinks who the angel is. I don't know. Going back to that, I do want to say somewhat on topic. Believe it or not. It's too much coconut in your drink. Oh my god. Do you remember that video, Up Butt Coconut? Which I can't play on stream because it might be copyrighted, I'm afraid. I don't want to play too much of it because I don't know if it's copyrighted. Do the survey. This video's made in 2008. It's a 16-year-old video. Oh, you thought the up butt coconut thing was Suno? No. This is the one about Obama. He was constantly chewing. He was in India and he was constantly chewing gum, and then he took it out of his mouth and then he put it back in. It's disgusting. The people of India are going crazy. I could do AI voices. I'm not playing Pikmin. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Would it be good or preferable if she was the knight, or would I just be like, oh yeah, the game told me she was the knight and she ended up being the knight? Des Angel. She also is involved with the angel stuff. The angel discussion. You like that emote? That's a great emote.
Let me tell you folks, respect is key.
It's possible, but it's not.
When you're on the world stage, everyone can see. Believe me.
Oh, I said knight? Oh. Did I say night? Well, you know what I mean. We already went over the night. It's Alvin. Alvin's the night. Player Angel. This is also true. Because, again, we have to banish the Angel's Heaven. And that can be interpreted as, I think I've definitely talked about this in another stream. Banishing the Angel's Heaven. What? Banishing Noelle's fantasy world where everything's okay and her father's not dead and her sister's not missing? Just banishing that and coming to terms with reality, or literally banishing us from interacting with their world?
The people of India are going crazy. That President Obama was
Also, one of the interpretations of the angel in Undertale was us. Like, we were the angel in Undertale. Why would Deltarune be any different?
It's disgusting. You need to respect. You need to shine.
Even though I said, hey, Asriel was important last time, shouldn't be repeating that. But then I say, hey, we were important last time, we should repeat that. What genre even is this? Spoken word? This is not spoken word. The angel is the angel. Okay. This was in the trailer? Right, like if you were to take that trailer that you were talking about, that, like, the angel just is a giant ball that exists. I mean, that would be boring. The angel probably would be the angel, that is true, yeah. I would be upset with it. It wouldn't be confusing, it's just, I wouldn't be happy if the angel was just a new thing. Because again, in Undertale, like, the angel isn't its own thing. Asriel, or Frisk, or Kara, or us is the angel. Your favorite chess piece? Oh, the angel? Yeah. Yeah, you know, the king, the queen, the rook, the bishop, the knight, the pawn, and the angel. Rate multiple angels. That would be stupid. Oh, wait. No, wait, hold on. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, chess DLC. I did see there was this one person that was, like, making new chess pieces. It was a while ago. I don't remember what any of the pieces were, though. Or what they did. Is there anything I want to say in regards to these theories? Is there? Military chess DLC where you can shoot your opponent. Yep. With a real gun, yes. It's like, you know, rock, paper, scissors with the gun. Just, like, actually just bring a gun to the chess match. You know that Pixar short with the two old dudes playing chess? Except it was just the one old dude playing it against himself? So, never mind, the joke wouldn't work. Because that would imply he shoots himself at the end. Like, I started talking about it and then I remembered, oh wait, no, never mind. No, that doesn't work. No, see, no, that is a metaphor for Gaster playing chess, right? We're playing chess against Gaster. But in reality, Gaster was the one who told Rousey stuff, and Gaster is the one who made Chris depend on us. So Gaster's playing both sides of the chessboard. See, I tied it back in. I fixed it. 3-player chess, except we weren't actually playing. It's like when, you know, you give your little brother the controller that's, like, unplugged. Which I never did, but that's, like, a trope that people do. Gaster and Chris and the Aimful. True. No, it's Gaster playing it against himself, and then he hands us the fake controller that's, like, not plugged in. Do you want to say anything? Not really. I mean, the only reason I'm rating this so high is because of the trailer. You miss that guy? You miss him? Oh my god. I mean, you can add him in Discord. He's not gonna respond, though. Yeah, so far, this is the only thing that has been influenced by the trailer. You're too scared to do that? I'm also scared to do that, even though he's like a couple meters away from me. But yeah, this is the only thing that's been influenced by the trailer. You know, the location of the Dark World and everything. That's all. I predicted that. I predicted the most obvious answer, and I ended up being right. I can't believe it. Should I write that here? Fact check, you were there. That is true. Nah, I'll just leave it. Third entity. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I joked about this before. The Deltarune fans? Yeah, it's Deltarune. The fans aren't going to take the choice that's the most logical. I mean, right now, the most logical choice for the knight is Chris, because Chris opened a Dark Fountain. But I was sitting there the whole time like, nah, it's a red herring. Nope. But also, like, most of the church stuff, besides, you know, Alvin being teased and then Rudy saying, hey, we're going to go to church tomorrow. Like, I mean, those are, like, the most obvious things, where, like, Chapter 3 takes place overnight, and then tomorrow is the church. But then the fountain gets opened some other random, weird, bizarre place. Like, no? What? The only reason I was so hard on the church was because of, oh, it's the testicle song. Oh my god. It's the real version without the, Metal Sonic voice. Fountain gets opened in the middle of the lake. Right. You mentioned that, I remember. Chris has to swim there. That's why Chris is blue, because Chris is water. Chris drowned in the lake and is dead. And is a zombie. That is a real theory. No, it's the fruit juice. Alvin mentions the fruit juice, and then there's the red solo cups, and then there's Susie with the cup getting the fruit juice. There was concept art for it. Chris drowned out EXE, exactly. Okay. So, I don't know... Alright, so there's 3 save files in Deltarune. In Undertale, there was 1 save file, but in Deltarune, there are 3. And those 3 save files are able to interact with each other. Like, if you beat a secret boss in one of the save files, the other save files remember that, and you can get the Shadow Crystal. I don't know if you get the weapon, but you get Shadow Crystals depending... No matter what save file you do, you will get the crystals, which is weird. Also, Asriel's desk drawer has different things in it depending on what save file you're on, which might impact Chapter 3. Are they there by default? You have to get them. What are the different items? Like the Jevel's tail, the Jevel's scythe. Spamton has the Dealmaker glasses, and then I don't remember what the attack one is because I never fight the secret bosses. The items in the desk. Let's see. A school cross-country shirt with a tear in it. A very old school ID with an embarrassing haircut. A coupon book. Every coupon is for half off a large pizza. I have to Google it, fake fan. Well, I only play on the default save file. I always play on number 1. A coupon for half off large pizza. And then there's the pizza shampoo, which we know for a fact is an item because of a teaser that Toby Fox released. Ice-E's Pizza. If Ice-E's Pizza ends up being like Chapter 5 or something, that's gonna be so fucking weird. I'm gonna love it. But this is saying that, okay, in Undertale there was 1 soul. So there was 1 save file. But in Deltarune, there are 3 save files. So there's Chris, and there's us, and then there's whatever's making Chris act weird. Chris, Susie, and Rouse. That could be it, but they kind of like share the soul, which is why they take damage when we take damage. Could Waaxly stands for pizza because oh my god, that is so true. Also, the Toy Bonnie song is playing right now. I'm really happy. Why would you say that? I just noticed in Discord what you just said. I'm so upset. Oh, this is the remastered version of it. I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to explain the POV Peter, it's Matt Pat, Toy Bonnie, hello Peter. I don't think I've explained that on stream. I don't think I've had a need to, and I'm not going to. Pico mode when? Erect mode? Erect, Peter Griffin, Matt Pat, Toy Bonnie? Remix? I've never explained any of this on stream. That is a great point. I mean, I did make one song where it was just like, oh, I'm making AI songs because I don't want to get copyright struck, even though I got copyright struck last time because of fucking Toy Story. My ice melted, now it's water and I'm really upset. I don't know how to feel, because I want to believe that Chris is a normal kid. But, like Chris is a prankster, but would Chris slash their mother's tires? That, I don't know, that seems like it's like way too far. But also, maybe there is a good reason for it. You know, maybe Chris knows, okay, Des is in the Dark Worlds. We need to save Des. But also, that doesn't explain the weird route. After seeing what we can do with them in the Dark Worlds, Chris is going to voluntarily force their mother into being in the Dark Worlds with us? Oh, it's the Noel song! It's the Joe Biden song. Which I still haven't uploaded. Yeah, but I don't know. Because again, on one hand, I want to give Chris the benefit of the doubt, but on the other hand, like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about it. Because again, it is possible, you know, again, Chris wants to save Des and that's the only way to do it. Versus, oh no, there's an evil entity forcing Chris to do these things and it's also independent of us. Because is the red soul ours or is it Chris's? Because that means that Chris and us were both put into the birdcage. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about it. I wouldn't be happy about it. I wouldn't be upset about it. Shadow Chris? Oh my god, Persona! It could be Persona! Persona 4 and 5. Doodle Chris! Oh my god. You might be onto something. Because Chris's item in the light world is a pencil. Holy shit. It's the magic pencil. Look, I'm just saying, you can make these deltarune theories, and you can say that these deltarune theories are kind of okay, and then get fans that are obsessed with this one thing, and then you can make your whole channel on that, or you can just delete it and private it. And I get 1 million subs and 50 AUs, exactly. Guys, what if Suzy is Suzy Theory? See, now if you change one of those to SUZY, there are some people that would disagree with you. Chris and Frisk are not the same person. Suzy and Suzy having the same name but different spellings is also coincidence. It's a completely different thing. Suzy's too predictable. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Rate the third entity as Des. Okay. Des was controlling Spamton at one point. That is true. During Spamton's thing, it was, oh, Chris, you have nothing to fear except... Afraid? What are you afraid of? There's nothing to fear except... Can anyone hear me? Help? Like, it just cuts out and he's, like, staticky. Like, can anyone hear me? Help. Help me. What? Who said that? I didn't say that. But it sounded like they were talking to you. In the Japanese version, that line, can anyone hear me? Help, is just straight up one of the lines from the code, from the Des code. Assuming that is Des, which, I mean, who else could it be? Gaster. So they're saying that, okay, Des somehow was able to communicate through Spamton despite being in, like, the void or whatever the fuck she is. Des takes control of Chris at that point, and then brings Chris to the library and hits everyone with the stupid fuck you beam. And then no one sees the Dark Fountain. You're right. Hey, Noelle, it's your sister, and I'm controlling Chris, but I'm just gonna make a Dark Fountain and not say anything to you. Would I be disappointed? I don't know. I don't like it. But it's not impossible. See, she's playing with dolls. Yeah, no kid. Is she's shipping her sister with Chris, is what you're saying? But if she's controlling Chris, that would be incest, which is bad. But also, Chris and Ralsei were getting along together, which, you know, considering Ralsei looks so much like Asriel, that's also potentially incestuous, which is not something that I think Toby would go down. Which I'm into, apparently. Where did you get that from? What? You said that in Discord. I don't remember what it was to. That literally happened like 30 minutes ago. I don't remember it. Oh, right. I know we talked about it in the Discord, but I forgot exactly what the context was. Rate the third entity as Gaster Theory. Rate the third entity as Frisk. Chris is Frisk. The third entity is someone new. This is stupid. Do I care about the third entity? Not too much. You also forgot, you know, you just typed it, right? Rate Des's real name is December. What the fuck kind of what is this? Why is this a theory? What? Huh? What? Desgiving, you're right. Like how her mother's name is Halloween. Exactly. Yes. Des is short for December. At the spelling bee, Noelle isn't able to spell December. This is because of the dark memories about her being gone, and her being gone. The Spamton ARG, there is a linked text that sends you to, December, that gives you an error, and it tells you to try a different name, and you put Des in, and then you get the page. Also, in the game, Noelle is talking about Des to Chris, and as they're walking, they're literally spelling out December as she's talking about Des. Like, the game is literally spelling it out to you. The game literally could not spell it out any more blatantly than literally spelling out the name in the game. But it's a theory. It is a theory. Yeah, what? It would be good if her name was December. It would be really, really confusing. It would be really bad and confusing if her name was December. Rate Des is the unused code in the game. Yep. In the game, in game theory. Game theory. This would be cool. I've already talked about this. I don't even talk about it. Rate Des is a human theory. What? Oh. Okay. There is something. Sans in the Xbox version talks about the antlered girl and her sister, which implies that her sister doesn't have antlers. But also, no, because, no, never mind. Because if Des was a human, then why would Des be a human in Undertale? I feel like that would cause some massive red flags. Trans deer, that is a theory. That is a theory because Noelle having antlers is weird because female deer don't have antlers, except they do. But female deer don't have antlers, so she must be trans, even though female... I think it's caribou, they have antlers. And she's based off, like, reindeer. And reindeers and caribous are, like, the same thing, basically. Also, if she didn't have antlers, it would be harder to tell what she is. Jingle bells, Rudy's not well. Sorry, I like this song. It's a great song. Really, really, really good song for this section of the game. What if Sans just really fucking hates Des and doesn't like her antlers? So what, he doesn't acknowledge it? So he acknowledges only one of them having antlers, and then the other one's like, oh, well, I don't want you to have antlers. You're fucking stupid and dumb. Very in character for Sans, I think. Right, Asgore had a hand in Des's disappearance. Right, so Asgore used to work on the police station. Right. Did it say that he was fired? This says that he was fired, but I don't remember if it, like, if he was, like, let go. I want to know exactly what the wording was. I'm gonna play the Des song again. Oh, right, yeah, this one has, like, a fake ending. Listen. There's, like, 30 seconds of nothing, and then... Oh, never mind. It just doesn't go back. I thought it went back. It didn't. Police station. Okay, hold on. Oh, doesn't say. Okay, Asgore. Let me look up Asgore. Okay, I'll just look up the scene in the game then. Okay. Removed from the force. Okay. It didn't say fired. He said he was removed. Which, I mean, that's basically the same thing, right? As you could tell, Undyne was not happy about that. So fired. Yeah, okay. So he was fired from the force. Okay. I want to know what word they used. Like, did they say he was let go? Was he... Which is also fired. Right, so... He worked at the police station, right? It's his job to keep the peace, to arrest criminals, to find missing people, maybe... Well, it says he had a hand in his disappearance. I think it's more just he was unable to find her. And for that reason he got let go. I don't think he was the reason she ended up being gone. He was entered like 20 times. I'm happy he left all of those periods and apostrophe and backslash or forward slash. He was genocided from the force. That is so true. He wasn't able to figure out what happened. I believe in this. He couldn't find out what happened. He failed. I figured he would have like resigned in shame or something, but I don't know, maybe he was like so adamantly like, no, I have to do this, but he just kept failing and failing. He couldn't figure anything out. So Carol was just like, no, fuck him. Sorry, Halloween. Mayor Halloween fired him. Maybe that's why Toriel divorced him. Yeah, and the mail that he has in the garden shop is really like blunt, like, okay, you have 1 week to pay your debts. It explains why she's so like rude against him. Oh, I gotta skip the song. None of that kind of makes sense though. What do you mean? I think it adds up. Des goes missing. Asgore tries to find her. Sorry, you said trans deer earlier. That got stuck in my head. All right. Asgore's trying to find her, and he's just unable to find her. No clues, nothing. And Halloween, the mayor of Deltarune. Why would that get him removed and divorced? Well, the mayor is Noelle's mother, and I think that if the mother of the missing child in that position, Asgore can't find her daughter. It's like, oh, well, clearly you're incompetent. Clearly you're not doing the right thing. You can't find my daughter? Fuck you. Why would Toriel care? I don't know, maybe she's just disappointed in him? Maybe... Because, I mean, they had a good relationship with the holidays. And Asgore clearly fucked that up by not being able to find Des, assuming this is true. Maybe his obsession... Trying to... I don't know. I'm trying to remember what the reason for his divorce in Undertale was. I think it wasn't that he was killing children, it was that he was too, I don't know, cowardly. He was too cowardly to just take one soul, get the other souls, and then come back. She divorced him because he was a coward, I think, in Undertale. I think she said along the lines, like, oh, if you really wanted to free Monster Kind, you would have taken one soul, left, got the others, and then broke the barrier. But you didn't do that because you're a meek, sad, pathetic man. He probably was trying to be a freak about it. It's like, no, I need to do this. I need to find her. I need to be the one to do this. I'm doing this. Me. Maybe he's being selfish. Maybe he was, I don't know. Toriel's kind of a bitch. I mean, yeah. She's also an alcoholic. Or she just hates him because he had a gay relationship with Rudy. That's also possible. That also might have gotten him fired, you know, corruption. Where Halloween Holiday found out that her husband was having sexual relations with Asgore and she was not happy about it. Yeah, Toriel said no. Yeah, Toriel said you can't put gay emojis in my chat. She doesn't like that. It would be good if Asgore had a hand in his disappearance. Okay. Is Des lost in a dark world? I think so, yeah, a darker world. Yeah, had a hand doesn't, yeah. Had a hand implies that he made her disappear, yeah. I don't know, maybe she was sick of her home life and her mother was controlling and she wanted to disappear and Asgore felt bad for her. Or something, I don't know. That's another theory that people talk about, and I don't know about that one, though. Darker world. I believe in darker worlds. I think we're going to find out about a darker world in Chapter 4. That's why everyone's different colors. That's what happens when you go to a darker world. And then Asgore didn't search for her because of that. Halloween was like, fuck you. Yep. And Toriel was like, I'm homophobic. Yep. Canon and real. Yeah, canon and real and true. Maybe that's why Toby Fox, that's what he has to discuss. He said, we have something to discuss. Toriel was actually homophobic, and she's not going to be in the game anymore. I'm sorry. Like, I know you wanted her to be in Chapter 3, but she just, I don't know, she sleeps through it. Toriel got cancelled, yep. Yeah, Des is lost in a dark world. She is lost in a darker yet darker world. She went darker and darker and darker, deeper and deeper and deeper. Dark world within a dark world within a dark world. Yeah, she's in the dark world, but she's just asleep in the chair the whole time. Yep. Rate Des is lost in the bunker theory. Yes. See, this is an 8 because I don't think she's in a dark world. I think she's in like a super duper dark world. The bunker may be where the location of that super duper dark world is. The bunker is where Gaster is. And Gaster being in a darker yet darker world kind of adds up.
Life's a fight, but trust I'm ready for the war. This is how the story
Right, Des only went missing theory. She isn't dead. Yeah. Yep. Right, she's dead. What? Wait, people believe she died. Oh, people believe died and then ended up in the secret code. So basically, it's just okay. She's in the code, but she's like not alive anymore. We're just seeing like the past. I don't like that. I would really like. What would you think if it turned out Des died? I would love if Des died. No, this is me with Rudy. How would you feel if Rudy died? I would love if Rudy died. I'm waiting for it. I'm anticipating. Rudy will die in chapter 4 or chapter 5. I think he's gonna die in chapter 4. He's gonna get a stroke in the church and he's gonna die and Noelle's gonna be sad. That's what's gonna happen. I need to think of like a bet, you know, like oh if Rudy does not die, I'll like poo poo pee pee or something. I need to think of like some kind of ultimatum that I can make. Right, Des got killed by Noelle theory. Okay. Did I mention this? I don't remember if I mentioned this, but she's into creepy things, so it wouldn't be out of character for her to murder somebody. No, but Noelle, when Noelle kills in the weird route, I have to do an entire stream only doing impressions, no AI voices. Wasn't that Pikmin? That was like almost the Pikmin stream where I was doing Jerry Seinfeld and Mario, but that wasn't on purpose. I would have to purposely play a character. Would it be multiple impressions, or would I have to be in character for one character a whole stream? I can't do a different Schwartz impression. Multiple? Okay. The bullshit I usually do? Well, I can't do a dream impression because I don't know what he sounds like, and I don't care. I mean, he is a VTuber now. I guess I gotta watch him. Just no AI crutches. Okay. I'll make a list. We can work together on figuring out a list of characters that I can do just so I can mentally prepare for it. Trump's an obvious one. I like doing his impressions or his mannerisms. Okay, I consent to the deal. If Rudy does not die in chapter 4, I will do an entire stream. I don't know what the stream will be. I don't know if I'll be playing a game or if I'll just do impressions the whole stream. Anyways, it would be really cool, super cool if Des got killed by Noelle. Yep. No, I'm just trying to get it down just so I can't deny it in the future. I will do a stream. I don't know if I'll play a game. I don't know if it'll just be an impression stream, but I will do a stream in which I do impressions fully, sincerely. No AI. No evil, no Gork is this true. And I will do voices, and they will be horrible, but I'll like actually put effort into it and be sincere about it. Again, I don't know if it'll be a game or whatever. Hey Lois. I'd have to open with that, wouldn't I? I would have to open with that. Or would that be something I save? You know, I don't need to think about this because Rudy will die in chapter 4. Okay, so this. Noelle murders people in the weird route. But she kind of like gaslights herself into being like, oh no, it's fine, I'm just getting stronger, it's getting fine. I definitely mentioned this. I mentioned when they get the thorn ring. No, not the thorn ring. Oh god, what was it? No, it was just the normal ring. There was a different ring before the thorn ring. There was an Addison selling a ring. And Chris says, oh, proceed, get the ring. And then the screen blacks out, you hear the sound. And then the Addison's gone, and she's like, huh? What? What happened? Oh, I guess Chris just bought it for me, okay. And she just kind of like moves on like nothing happened. Like she gaslights herself into saying like, oh no, I didn't murder anybody just now. What? I don't know what happened. I blacked out, and I don't know what happened. So they're saying that like maybe she's the reason Des went missing. Des, maybe they were both in the dark world, and Noelle was so stressed out that she just blacked out and murdered her in like a weird daze. And she's like, oh well, Des, where'd Des go? I didn't kill her. Where'd she go? But if that was the case, wouldn't Chris be at risk pushing Noelle like that? Well, that's the thing. Chris isn't doing that. We are. We can't shift the blame. See, that's the thing with Undertale. Like, oh my god, I can't believe Frisk murdered all those monsters. Like, no, we did that. Oh my god, I can't believe Chris made Noelle murder her best friend. Like, no, we did that. Wouldn't Chris... Oh, that's not the point of your question? Well, then what's the point of your question? Oh, what, like opening up their dark fountains and it's like, oh no, yeah, Noelle, keep coming onto the thing with us. Chris would be at risk, yeah. I mean, I personally think that Chris knows what happened to Des. That's why Chris is so afraid of the bunker. Did the song say the N-word? I hope not. This is Never Gonna Give You Up, but like scrambled, so maybe. No, sorry, this is just Simlish. This is a Sim song, actually. I mean, if you were to take the sentence, never gonna give you up, and then take letters... I think it is in there, actually. I think the N-word is in there, if you were to scramble the letters. But it's fine, it didn't say that. Again, this is Simlish. If I get banned, it's because Twitch is racist. And discriminates against the Sims. Okay, Rate Des got killed by Chris theory. See, everything about this I agree with, except for the fact that Chris killed Des. So, like, I want to agree with this saying, like, oh yeah, Chris is the reason she's gone in the bunker, but no, Chris did not kill her. Maybe Asgore was hiding the fact because he wanted to protect his kid. I don't like it. The bunkier. P-Lodge. The P-Lodge? Dog, you want to leave? Yeah? Oh, you're spinning? Oh, he's spinning. See, he spins when he's excited, and he also spins when he has to shit. What? Okay, go have fun. Yeah, when I take him out to shit, like, he goes, he, you know, sniffs around for, like, 3 minutes. He finds, like, a tree, or, like, just an area of grass, or, like, wood chips, or whatever the hell. And he just spins around in circles, and like the centrifugal force of the shit just makes it go out of his body. It's really cool watching that. Guys, I'm gonna skip ahead. Oh! I know there's one here. I'm just skipping ahead. Okay, Des and Gaster are working together. There's no evidence for it. Ah, the pepperoni. You have that... You have... Did I put this copy pasta in Discord? Okay. Pepperoni. Okay. So Gaster is in the super dark world, and he's in the code, and he's being really cool. Des is also in the code, and she's lost, but she's not cool. She's just like kind of like doing nothing. Like, she hasn't done, to our knowledge, Des has done nothing. All she's done is be lost. So if Des and Gaster are working together, they're really not doing a good job. Like, what would her role be? Like, is she the knight? Is Gaster making her be the knight and be epic and cool? I don't know. There's nothing on this. But there's nothing proving it or disproving it. I don't know how to feel about that. I care about Des.
How many pieces can you eat? I can eat the whole pizza.
I can eat the whole pizza. Oh, think of it. This is a My Hero Academia opening. I skied in and they froze. True. Okay. I think this is the last one, or maybe it's the second to last one. Rate Tenna is the name of the next main boss theory. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you know, there was... I think even if you ignore, you know, this... Even ignoring this, I think we've had enough information to know that Tenna was the main boss. Tenna is named Paul. Pass it on. You know what? I think you are right. You are right. It'd be really confusing if the TV guy's name was named Tenna. Rate Tenna is the name of the next secret boss. No. Rate Mike is the name of the next name boss. No. Rate Mike is the name of the next secret boss. Mike like a microphone. And radio was... Yeah, TV killed the radio star, right? Video killed the radio star. This... I can believe if, you know, if the cowboy was named Mike. Are there any famous cowboys? Famous cowboys named Mike. Michael Irvin? Mike Ditka? Okay, so Michael Irvin, he's a sports commentator. Mike Ditka is also a sports commentator and not a cowboy. I think I saw something along, like, there was like a cowboy actor and that guy's name was Mike. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. Wait. Wait. Mike Stewart? Mike Stewart? Hold on. Mike Stewart? Who's Mike Stewart? Bodyboarder. Hold on. Mike Ditka, he was a sports commentator. Mike Ditka, he played, okay, as a player, Chicago Bears, Philadelphia Eagles, and his last time as a player, Dallas Cowboys. As a coach, Dallas Cowboys. And then the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. But he is involved. Mike Ditka. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Mike Stewart, Yellowstone. Okay, I saw a different guy. Friday Funky, hold on. Okay, so there's Mike Stewart from Yellowstone. Okay. But Mike Ditka, Iron Mike, played for the Dallas Cowboys, and he was the coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And you know what else is crazy about Mike Ditka? Do you know who Mike Ditka is? I didn't know who he was until this stuff happened. But guess what? He did commercials. Did you know, Mike Ditka? He did commercials. And one of the commercials he did, he just laughed at Stew Rat. That is great. But
That's it. It's time for a big shot.
Oh, yeah, y'all, we do need a big shot.
We need a big shot on our side.
We need a big shot. We need a big shot.
You need a big shot? I got your big shot right here. We got 12 delicious flavors, and you'll love them all.
Savor Center has all your big
didn't say
shot
his name.
tailgate party needs at prices.
He didn't say his name. Oh, and there was a different commercial where he said his name. Also, was there anything on my YouTube? I mean, it was on an incognito tab, but there wasn't anything there, right? That was bad. I don't think so. It's probably just spammed and shit.
Mike Ditka.
Sure, out there on the gridiron, I'm the big shot. But around here, it's a different story.
Mike!
So when the boss sends me to make groceries, I bring home the big shot. They got lots of great flavors, and she'll love the deal I got. Go on, tell them.
Well, okay. 6 bags of Big Shot, just 99 cents this week at Schwegmann's.
And he played for the
How does it taste?
Hey,
Dallas
would a big
Cowboys.
shot like me steer you wrong?
Give me a break.
So take it from the Ditkas.
Hey, I think I'm gonna like New Orleans.
And bring home the Big Shot from Schwegmann's.
Big Shot of the Week is brought to you by Big Shot Bear.
Yeah, 99 cents for all that. Jeez. I don't think Big Shot soda even exists anymore. I remember I was looking for it just to see, and I did not see it on any shelves.
It's Funky Friday.
Pico Friday, Funky Friday. No Spampton soda, no. You know, if that company came back, they would get sales. Just when people wanted to buy the Big Shot soda. Dog wants to come back in my room. What, did you miss me? Wow, here he is. Go to his bed. So Mike being the name of the next secret boss. You know, obviously, you know, there's microphone. There's Mike of the Mike Big Shot, Mike Ditka, Big Shot Soda, played for the Dallas Cowboys. It works. It works. And I would like it. Unless Mike is like somebody else, but like who, like what? See, the thing is, Jevil mentioned the Queen. Spampton mentions Mike. So Mike being the main boss makes sense in that context, but Tenna's the main boss, and he's the TV. So I don't know. Mike is the name of Image Friend. This is also a thing. What if it alternates? What do you mean? Oh, what, between the two? Like there's two main bosses? That is a theory, because there are two rook pieces. And there are two knights, because Chris is one of the knights, because chapter 3. And the other knight is Alvin. There's no evidence to this. You didn't mint it like that, but you like it better than what you were going to say? Well, I'm curious to know what you're going to say anyway, just so I can see if I have, you know, a second opinion, a different opinion to analyze. I've watched 200 different videos with different opinions. Mike is not anyone, it's actually just Gaster. Oh, alternates between the chapters. Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out in chapter 3 if chapter 3 mentions... What did I say? Alvin's cum rag? That was the secret boss idea that I had for chapter 4? Oh no, it would mention the main boss of chapter 4, not the secret boss. Never mind. Okay, Mike is not anyone, it's actually just Gaster. What, Gaster just put on a fake name? Would fit with the spam theme? Why? How would that fit with... Well, Gaster putting on a fake name as a scam? The only reason I can see Gaster putting on a fake name is if it's like, oh no, I can't say my name. Yeah, my name is Michael Hawk. And Spampton just went with it, yeah. That's what made everyone go crazy. No, you're right. My name is Mike Hawk, and then everyone cried and pissed and shitted everywhere. And Ralsei didn't, because Ralsei doesn't understand it. Ralsei doesn't know what, like... It's like, oh, nice to meet you, Michael. His name is Michael, like Afton, and deltarune mentions the purple guy. Burger Pants mentions the purple guy in chapter 1. Michael Afton. This is stupid though, I don't like it. I would guess to pick the name Mike. That's such a basic fucking name. Ralsei does not know what a penis is. That is true. Well, see, that's what naked Ralsei theory is, right? So he takes off the hat, he takes off the glasses. Now we know he takes off his robe for the rock band segment. And at the end of the game, he comes to terms like, oh shit, I'm naked. Naked Ralsei, penis. There you go. And that's what Deltarune's all about. It's just like a Ken doll down there. That's also true. That's also possible. He comes to terms with the fact that he doesn't have anything. Yeah, because Ralsei is based on Chris, and Chris is neither. So Ralsei is literally neither by having nothing down there. Yep. Right, Mike Cat theory. Wait, what? What? But the image friend is the Cheshire Cat. Cheshire. How did we pronounce it again? What? Is this not just the same? This is the same as this. It's the same. It's the same thing. What? What? $8,000 was stolen from a Whole Foods in New York, but luckily they made all their money back when someone bought an apple. Is this not the same? It repeats Gaster's mic. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I read the Valentine's letter, right? I don't want to read it again. Ooh. Did this person forget what they asked? Okay. I think that the Valentine's letter was written by Grandpa Semi. I think that Grandpa Semi, he's a forgetful, goofy old man. Is it? Oh my god, the Whole Foods songs ended up being next to each other in the shuffle. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, hold on. Oh, should I save this for when I play Deltarune? I think I will. You know what? No, I won't. No, I won't. Can I find this? Oops. I accidentally closed the tab. There's like a very slit. What? A very, very small slit. Because it's like, it's not full screen. It's just very, very, really, really tiny little area that maybe click off of it. Does anyone have a video of this? There is. It's a Japanese video. What? There it is. Okay. Okay, so this is right before chapter 2, right? This is right before going into the library. If you get the egg in chapter 1, and only if you get the egg in chapter 1, this happens. If you talk to one of these empty cars, there's a man inside the car. We exit you happily. Then you talk it again, and there's just a regular car. The Eggman is in this car. It's only if you get the egg you get this dialogue. I remember freaking out because when I played Deltarune Chapter 2 the first time, I didn't use my previous save because I didn't have it. And in between streams, I just did Chapter 1. And I got the egg and everything, and I redid the game off stream. And I got this line. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? What? There's a man inside the car. So somebody is inside this car. And during the car section, this audio is playing. Right? It's just cars, right? Cars honking. Listen very closely. Flowey's theme just played. Yeah, I'll skip ahead. Here's Undyne. So someone's honking Undertale themes. Is that just a neat reference? Is it something deeper? The reason I think it's something deeper is because when everyone stops... Wait. And keep in mind, if you're just playing the game normally, you'd be in the library by now. So you'd have to wait and hear all this stuff, and then you hear... Not that. Nope. And then it loops. Metal Crusher cars. Exactly. And you know... And you know why that's important. Because... Right? Are you following? Now, I want to overlay those on top of each other and see if they're exactly the same timing. Because I think Metal Crusher is just a little bit faster. So just give me a second. Mettaton is the man in the car. No! Mettaton's in the house. That's not what I'm trying to say. Because that was Grandpa Temmie's theme. I explained Grandpa Temmie to you. Oh, I almost closed Whole Foods. That would have been bad. And I explained what I assumed that Grandpa Temmie was. Like, oh, Grandpa Temmie maybe made Mettaton originally. Sorry, Semi. Sorry, Grandpa Temmie is the censored version that got added in an update to remove the name Semi. Yeah. I'm opening up Audacity now. They might not even line up. Is this even the right sound file? Yes, it is. Okay. And I'll get Metal Crusher too. Just. In Deltarune, Mettaton's body is only in the... Yeah. Mettaton drew the body... In Deltarune, Mettaton drew their ideal body in the library and then just gave up on it because there aren't any robots. Also... Okay, that does line up, but I want to see if Metal Crusher also lines up. Do I have normal Metal Crusher? See, I was going to go to my Undertale folder, but that had the Toby Fox update, so it's not going to be the same song. Because I believe that the man behind the tree is Grandpa Semi. I did explain what I think that Grandpa Semi is, or what he became. I believe that Gaster became, or Grandpa Semi became Gaster, like, in development of the game. And, you know, maybe he originally worked on the core. He originally made Mettaton. Maybe he was more involved originally, but then he got replaced by Alphys. Yeah, Mettaton's is faster. So this... Why would Semi be the Eggman? I think that this may be the opportunity for Toby to you know, he's gonna go deeper into what Gaster is, maybe. And he's shattered across time and space. Maybe Gaster, or not Gaster, Grandpa Semi is like he's one of the pieces of Gaster. Maybe he represents what he originally was before he scattered across time and space. But now that I put these together, Grandpa Temmie, the sound file Grandpa Semi, which turned into Grandpa Temmie, is exactly the same as this specific version of Metal Crusher in the Honk song, where the man behind the tree shows up. Sometimes. But the man behind the tree shows up, and then you hear Metal Crusher. Now they're it's in a different key, but they're spaced out in the same way that the Grandpa Semi sound effect is spaced out in. Look, if I'm gonna have my own schizo theory, it's that the man behind the tree is Grandpa Semi. Why is Grandpa Semi giving you eggs? Well, Papyrus had an egg. This sounds insane. It might be, but I don't know. This right here, I don't know. I mentioned that Grandpa Semi might have been redacted. As the sound of the man behind the tree in the True Lab. Well, again, Grandpa Semi was the original royal scientist, maybe. Well, Gaster was the original royal scientist, but he got removed from the game. Maybe Grandpa Semi originally was the royal scientist, and he had more of a responsibility in the True Lab. Again, not in lore, I'm talking like in game development wise. Before Alphys was given the role, Grandpa Semi was the one who made the amalgams. Grandpa Semi was the one who did all this stuff. But then Toby was like, oh wait, no, shit. No, I'll just give that to Alphys. But there's still, you know, there's the memory heads that talk to you through the phone, like how Gaster talks to you through the phone. There are no eggs in the True Lab. But the tree with the ripe fruit, there's the man here. Something in the shape of a man. In the True, like, why would Alphys have anything to do with that? Obviously that's Gaster. Obviously Gaster's involved with the man behind the tree, because the man behind the tree is in Undertale. Trans Alphys, that could be it. Yep, there you go. I feel like I'm like one of two people that even care about Grandpa Semi. But why would the Eggman be on the why is the Eggman in a car randomly in chapter 2? You take Grandpa Semi's egg and then he shows up in the car and then he plays Metal Crusher? Like, is Toby just doing a silly Undertale reference, or is there something to it? Oh, that's loud. That was loud for me. He's got to drive to the next place. Oh, he has to drive to the other tree. Oh, Rudy's gonna die. Oh my god. Okay. So it explains how he knows what the deltarune is, right? But the Valentine's letter, compared to Gaster's text, compared to the tweets, compared to the Vessel intro, Goner Maker intro, the Valentine's letter is like kind of like dazed and confused. Where he's like, oh, Happy New Year, or is it the old year? I don't know. Valentine's Day, every day's a day of love, right? If you believe it so. Oh, put on your face and wash your coat, or put on your coat and wash your face, in any order at all, or whatever. Oh, there's someone I want to save, but I don't know who I gotta save, though. Who was it again? Was it me? No. Well, maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, but I need you to help me with something, because I need to help somebody, but I don't know who it is. I don't know, it's like he's confused. I mean, again, Gaster, again, he was scattered across time and space. His brain might be scattered. That might explain why he's all confused, but he's never been portrayed as a dazed and confused old man. Up until the letter where you're talking to a dazed and confused old man. So, is Gaster talking to us in the letter? Or is it one of the pieces of Gaster, which is the man behind the tree, which is Grandpa Semi, who is a dazed and confused old man? I mean, we don't know that he's a dazed and confused old man, but maybe that's what his personality is. I don't know, does that make any sense? Because Gaster talks, he's like cold and calculated, like, oh, hello, it's me, I'm Gaster on Twitter. Oh, have you been looking for me? I have been looking for you. Oh, I have deltarune here. Show yourself, deltarune. Like, he's all like grandiose, or he's very like technical. He, in the save file thing that's only in the very, very beginning of the game, he's like, oh, you're being really fascinating with how you're interacting with these files. Except he doesn't say it like that. He's like very blunt. He's very blunt. He's very short. He's very concise. He's focused. He has a goal in mind. Compared to the Valentine's Day letter. Who am I? Where am I? Like, Joe Biden's talking to you on the Valentine's Day letter. That's not Gaster. But he knows about deltarune. And he's talking to us like, oh, how are you enjoying deltarune? Makes more sense in the Metal Crusher schizo. Oh, no, that is a schizo theory. That's my theory. I haven't seen anyone say that one. I think Grandpa Semi is the man behind the tree who is a remnant of Gaster. That's what I think is going on. Why is he giving you eggs? I don't know. He's a stupid old man. I don't know. You're fine with that theory? You're fine with the man being Grandpa Semi? Or the Valentine's Day letter man being Grandpa Semi? Yep. Yeah, see, look, he even says that. Look. Two things contrasting each other next to each other, right? There is a man here. There is not a man here. There's a man here. He may be happy to see you. What do you think? Is he happy to see you? Yes or no? There's always like two things with him. At least like in Deltarune. I don't know about the True Lab, but in Deltarune, you know, like, oh, you might go into this room, you might not go into this room. You go to the tree. Is there something in the shape of a man here? Oh, there might be. Yes, he is. Oh, now he's not. There is not a man here. There is a man here. There is not a man here. He may be happy to see you. The new year or the old year. Put on your coat, wash your face. Put on your face, wash your coat. Like, he's like, yeah, not contradicting himself, but he's does something and then says the opposite. He's happy to see you because you're cool and awesome sauce. That is so true. This, I believe. Because I believe the man... Yeah, Gaster's not behind the tree, but a remnant of Gaster is behind the tree. How would it feel if the letter was from the next secret boss? That's stupid. I don't like it. The next main boss. No, that's stupid. I don't like it. Why would Tenna be like, hey, hello, stranger. I'm Tenna. Deltarune. This is the same thing. Cowboy and Tenna are also really into love and washing your face. That's also true. This doesn't, like, we don't know what this is. This could be true. Yeah, hello, it's me, Tenna from Deltarune. Buy my game. It makes more sense for Gaster to say that, or again, the man behind the tree being a remnant of Gaster. I'm gonna skip ahead and just say there's no Grandpa Semi. More Grandpa Semi theories. Please, alright, please. Right, the spring newsletter is hinting at the flower shopping, the Dark World in Chapter 4. Well... yeah, there were flowers in the spring newsletter. That means the Dark World is going to be a flower shop. What the hell? The spring newsletter had flowers. Asgore flower? There's flowers outside your house? Oh my god. Hey, they're all wearing, like, beach clothes in the summer, newsletter. That means the lake is going to be... Oh my god, they're gonna go to the North Pole because the winter newsletter had snow in it. There were Christmas trees. Holy shit. Right, Ice Palace in Chapter 3. Okay. I think I showed the Ice Palace. Where it was like the blue, and then you scroll up and there's a door. Did I talk about this? I think I did. And it was associated with the Tenna, with the static and Tenna saying, "Hey, you're early." No, I didn't show it. Okay. Let me show it then. Holy shit, 37 days! Holy shit, holy shit! Oh my god, we're so close, oh my god. Alright, alright, let's find... Do I remember where this is? Maybe the watch? Nope. Snow globe? Nope. Oh. Right, so you go... The ring, right? It's a ring, right? Like Noel, ring. The ring, and then it brings you to static. Or sorry, it brings you to the boob tube. Everyone's going to pay except for Mike. So, this is not Mike, this is Tenna. He doesn't like the boob tube, he doesn't like boobs. Tenna did something to Mike. So this is not Tenna, this is Mike. And you click on Tenna, and you get to static. And then you scroll down. And it says, "What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here." And then you scroll down, and there are two things here. I don't remember what. Okay, this one takes you to chapter 3. But the other one takes you to this. And you're at the bottom of the page. And you scroll up. Blue waffles? Don't worry about that. Look. It's the door. This is the Ice Palace. This whole screen is called Ice. And then it's Noel talking about there's a maze. And if you do glitches, I'm summarizing this. You do glitches and you go to a room that you're not supposed to be, and there's an ice palace, and then there's a maze in the ice palace, and it leads to a door. There's a gray door. Does it say gray door? Do you see the color of the door? Oops, I added a bookmark by accident. Door. Okay, hold on. Okay, it doesn't say the color. It just says there's a secret door in this maze in the ice palace. And the ice palace here only shows up after you go through the Tenna stuff. So it's saying that chapter 3 is going to have the ice palace because the ice palace section of the Spamton sweepstakes showed up with Tenna. You go through the Tenna route to get to the ice palace. But wouldn't it be weird to go to the ice palace without Noel? I would be disappointed because there's no Noel. There you go. Oh, Noel's in Chris's other pocket. Right. You're right. Okay. Rate Megalovania will be in Deltarune Theory. I want Megalo Strike Back. What was it from? I Miss You. I Miss You. Megalo Strike Back. I want Megalo Strike Back to be in Deltarune. No, I was typing. I was looking up. I wanted to find out if Megalo Strike Back was capitalized or not. I do think that we're going to have a Megalovania type moment, and I think that Megalovania has had its time to shine, and I believe that the sequel to Megalovania would make sense in the quote-unquote sequel of Undertale. I feel like thematically it would be way more interesting. Like, okay, yeah, alright, Susie in the weird route finds out what we did to Noelle, and then we have to kill Susie with Noelle, and then Megalovania plays. Versus Megalo Strike Back playing. Like, what would be a bigger impact? Hearing Megalovania again, or hearing Megalo Strike Back for the first time in a video game? I think Megalo Strike Back would be way more impactful. Way more impactful. Penumbra Phantasm. Okay. I went on the Penumbra Phantasm schizo rant on a different stream. Right. When asked about the song, he says, "At the shadow's edge, shadow the twilight reverie." And then Toby Fox talks about reality and dream meeting. And Deltarune talks about light and dark meeting, which is what a penumbra is. It's like the light around a shadow is what a penumbra is. So it's an area where light and dark meet. It's a place where reality and dream meet. It's the shadow's edge. Penumbra Phantasm appeared in Undertale. I know for a fact I played that during the Undertale stream. I played Hopes and Dreams without the melody, and then you can hear Penumbra Phantasm in the background. Yeah, and Penumbra Phantasm was being worked on around the same time that Deltarune was conceptualized. This... I feel awkward talking about Penumbra Phantasm because I'm not a Homestuck fan. I don't know anything about Homestuck. And I feel like a fake fan for being excited for a song from a project that I know nothing about. But I'm excited about this. Nightmare Night. Okay. The home's probably stuck. I don't know. That's probably true. That's my Nightmare Night. Dill Pickle Ranch. I have an ad for Wawa. I muted it on purpose, by the way. Where's my YouTube Premium? Why is that not kicking in right now? Also, here goes my VOD, because I'm going to play Deltarune the Chase. Let me up the volume a little bit. Okay, so this is a song in Deltarune. This is the Chase. And here's Nightmare Night. Hold on, I have to cut ahead. Hold on, let me play it again. Because I was skipping around. It's like almost the same melody. And this song is called Nightmare Night. And this is from the same project. This is from Cucumber Quest. Cucumber Quest is the same song, or the same project that had a song that was called, that was for Noise Master, which is a character that was in it. And in Noise Master's theme. So he's already reused songs from this in Undertale. So I don't think it's far-fetched to say that the song called Nightmare Night would be reused in Deltarune. It's in the Chase, which is, I think it's when Lancer shows up. But why would it show up during Lancer's theme? Like what? Like will Nightmare Night play more when the actual night shows up? They'll just reuse the Chase, maybe. I don't know. Like, why would it show up at that point in the story? I don't. That's the only flaw in it. I would like if it showed up because I like the song. I'll put it at 7 because it's not as likely as Penumbra Phantasm or Megalovania or Megalo Strike Back. I would like it. I would be really happy about it. Oh boy. Alright. Skies Forever Blue. Okay. It is a song that was released on Deltarune's anniversary, but also it was released on Halloween. So it also might not have anything to do with Deltarune. But some of the themes that are in here are like... Well, it's a video game. and I don't remember if you're playing as the princess or if you're saving the princess, but whenever you save the princess, the game resets, and the princess gets like deeper and deeper into the code of the game, and the game becomes like more and more glitched the more you reset to try to save the princess. And she wears a pink ribbon, and in Deltarune there is a pink ribbon item, and if you give it to Noelle, she says that it's nostalgic, I think, or she like recognizes the ribbon. So people are saying that Skies Forever Blue is like foreshadowing like Chris's relationship with Des, where, oh, Des, you know, you're trying to save Des, but she's falling deeper and deeper into the game. But there's also people that are saying like, hey, this has nothing to do with Deltarune, stop tying other things into Deltarune, it has nothing to do with it.
A little bit of that, maybe a little lower. That sounds about right, alright? So, apparently I spawned on top of a mountain.
I think it would be cool.
This is a good seed. What's that? We're going to explore it right now. Go. Oh!
Like, I'm mixed between, like, are people overthinking this or are they underthinking it?
I want to get down to that's the home right there.
Like, this doesn't even include, this description here doesn't even include, oh yeah, the pink ribbon. Oh, going deeper and deeper into the code. It's just like, oh, they're related to video games? Like, there's like a way more in-depth analysis that can be done here. It's not really being given the proper attention by this description here. How much do I care about this?
What the hell is that? Oh, it's an octopus. Look at this quaint little place. I love it already. Alrighty. So, pixelation, I'm so stupid. You see,
I mean, Gaster's in here. I'll put it at 6.
I'm an idiot, guys. You see, why would I need to get wood, and I just
Don't forget theories and about don't forget. Wait, what? Don't forget about theories about don't forget. Okay.
Gotta get some trees. That's the most important part of Minecraft. You gotta
Oh
get
boy.
trees. That's the first
This is who's singing the song. What else is here?
apple cider. Oh, that's good stuff. Hopefully you guys picked up a thing of cocoa like I told you to, because that's the most relaxing thing in the
Okay,
world.
they're only focusing on who's singing don't forget, not
Doesn't get much
the fact that it's an excerpt of a full song.
cider. Oh, that's good stuff. Hopefully you guys picked up a thing of cocoa.
Okay, which Deltarune character is singing Don't Forget? Is it Des? Is it Gaster? Is Gaster with the female voice singing the song? Is Chris singing it? Is Ralsei singing it? Is Azriel singing it? Is Susie singing it? Is Kara singing it somehow? But I'm just gonna preemptively give it that.
I'm going to try that again. This time I'm not gonna miss. I want to get down to that's the home right there.
Transter? There you go.
Done.
Is it somebody else? Is it ambiguous?
I'm getting a little bit of that, maybe a little lower. That sounds about right. All right. So I'm going to try that again. This time I'm not gonna miss. I want to get down
Des
to
makes sense.
the home right there. I
You
wanna
know,
live right
there's a light inside your soul. It's shining with you in the cold.
Can't do this.
You know, cold like I almost said Gaster. Like Noelle, cold ice. It's with
Hold on. I got
shining in the cold.
Eurocraft episode 1.
I'm with you in the dark because she's in a dark world.
That's the home right now. I wanna
That makes sense.
actually really
Like December, cold like December, like the month.
right now. Go.
I'm just gonna preemptively give most of these. I don't care. It's sung by Gaster.
This time I'm not gonna miss.
I mean, he is with us. He is with us in the dark.
There. I want to live right there.
I give him a 6 because 6 like Gaster.
Or see if I can't do this. I gotta hold on.
It's being sung by Chris.
I got an idea. I got a plan. Eurocraft episode 1.
Um,
This is how we do it. You guys ready? I don't know if you would. You guys ready? I don't know. If
There's
you
a light
guys
inside
are
your soul,
really ready for this. Here
shining
we
in
go.
the cold.
I'm going for it. There we go. I'm going.
Chris is with us in the dark because we're literally with Chris.
Eurocraft episode 1.
Sung by Ralsei. Ralsei does sing in the game. Ralsei, I think, literally just does sing Don't Forget, like the melody of Don't Forget. I think there's a sound file for it. Oh, okay, there's text from singing, or not text, Sprite. Where is it? I have Ralsei and Onion San singing. Where's the sound file for it? Oh, Jesus Christ, dog. What? 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 Go, 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 go. He's trying to sing. Sorry, I'm just looking through the code of the game to find the sound file. I can't find it, whatever. But he does do the... If you make... I'll make him sing... I think it's when you fight Susie, he can sing. Oh no, it's the pacify, right? Or he's like trying to get you to fall asleep. He sings the Don't Forget melody. Yeah, it literally just says it right there. It just says it on screen right here, and I just wasn't reading. Asriel. There's no reason for it to be Asriel. Susie. The singer is a woman. Susie is a woman. And the singer is a woman. Alphys is singing the song, because Alphys is a woman. Undyne is a woman. Halloween Holiday is a woman. Toriel is a woman. The dog couple, one of them is a woman. Queen is a woman. Miss Boom is a woman. Very to Kara. And this is just, like, yeah, it could just be anybody, yeah. Very cool. Oh. Ending theories. Oh my god. Okay. Will there be only one ending? This comes to, do you trust Toby Fox? I'm gonna leave just a little bit of room where, like, oh yeah, like at the end of the day, the same thing happens, but there might be very small changes. Like in Undertale, there's like 90 plus endings. There's like 90 neutral endings, but at the end of the day, you know, you deal with Omega Flowey, Photoshop Flowey, and then you just get some text at the end, and then that's it. Like the ending's the same. You just have a little bit of extra text that makes it look slightly different, but it's still the same at the end of the day. Except for, you know, pacifist and genocide endings is different. Would I be disappointed? I think I'd... Yeah. So there you go. If there are multiple endings, it's less likely. I would prefer it. You know, it's like subvert it. But Toby Fox imagined the ending of a video game, and I can't imagine him, you know, removing that. I just realized Finger isn't moving, but Human is on the bottom left. Corn Human is moving on the bottom left, but Finger's not. And the whole stream that's been happening, I had no idea. Human is a good singer. What if Human was singing Don't Forget? You like the idea that the weird route is the canon ending because Pacifist is the canon ending to Undertale? Well, maybe not the... Maybe this is like, you can only save deaths if you do the weird route, but then everything else is like fucked up and bad. Like this is the only way you can subvert fate. This is the only way to make your choices matter. 100% believe in this. But then implies that you need to murder everybody to get the real ending. I mean, I don't know how to explain this. Like, the ending that Toby Fox imagined is the real ending. But it won't be like a happy ending, but it won't be a sad ending. It'll be like a bittersweet, like, oh, well. Oh, it's the Rosa Parks song is playing. Wow. Here, it's like you have to do genocide to get the true ending in Undertale. Like, that would suck, wouldn't it? But here, again, it's not that you get the true ending. It's just, you know, you're manipulating Noelle to get her. She gets what's, maybe she saves Des, but Des is all like fucked up, or she saves Rudy, but he's like a vegetable. So it's like, oh, he's alive, but like, is he really living? It's not the real ending, but a different ending. Where it's like, oh yeah, Noelle gets what she wants. She gets her sister, and her father's alive. See, it's the good ending, isn't it? This is what you wanted, right? Collecting the eggs will give you the real ending. No, that's too important. What is the song? Dream versus Rosa Parks diss track. You're always in the back, I was always in the front. You're just a civil rights stunt. I don't remember the lyrics. Gork wrote this one. ChatGPT wouldn't let me. I mean, what? Sorry, I wrote this song and I performed it. Would I like the secret bosses giving me the real ending? Kinda. There's a lot of factors to take into account of just two endings, though. I mean, there's supposed to only be one ending, right? There are a lot of factors just in general, like, oh, like how many people do you talk to? How many people do you recruit into your town? How many did you talk to the people in the light world? Oh, did you put the eggs in the right place? Did you get all the secret bosses? Did you do this? Did you do that? Like, what? Like, is any of that going to change anything? The true ending is in the middle of the game and not the end? What? The true ending. What? I do think that more important things like finding Des, you know, like finding Des, fighting the secret boss, you know, that's more important than getting the. It's the journey, not the destination. I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't think that the true ending is. It's not like, oh, in chapter 5 we beat the game because I glitched the game and now I beat the game and the other two chapters don't matter. Like, no, that's confusing. Do I have anything I want to say? Do I have anything I want to say? Not really. I don't know if I care about how it ends. I kind of do. I just want to see Gaster. That's the number one thing. I care about Gaster. I want to see the funny man do the funny things. Questions about me? How much are you into Deltarune Theory? Sorry, how long was that playlist again? How big is my playlist again? Let me just check the exact number. Oh, who's streaming on my thing? Deltarune Theory survey finishing it real? Who's that? Should I watch that? I should watch that. See, I have 216 videos in my Theory playlist. So let me just see playlist length calculator, just to see how long my playlist is. 216 videos. Sorry, 213? What? 213 videos, sorry. The average video length being 31 minutes 52 seconds. The total length of my playlist is 4 days, 17 hours, 8 minutes, and 45 seconds. So I'm not really that too into it, you know. I'm not really in the thick of it. Did anyone specific get me into deltarune theories? There's not really a lot for me to analyze here. This is just... I think Jaro was the first one. These are like two different... I showed the image where it's like... Oh god, do I still have it saved? I think I showed it. Where it's like... Chris murdered Azriel and Oberon Smog, and on the other side is Toby Fox wrote Deltarune. I definitely showed it on one of the streams. Or I put it in Discord or something. I can't find it. I found Chicken Jockey on my... Oh, I didn't say Chicken Jockey on the stream! Shit! For the algorithm, I gotta put it in the tags, too. Chicken Jockey. There you go, I said it. Did I show it? I definitely showed it. Because I remember looking for it on stream. I found Land's Undertale. Oh, Land's Undertale was supposed to be on stream! On the screen, he was supposed to be here! Oh, shit! Oh my god, he was here on the first stream and I forgot to put him back. Oh my god. He was supposed to be here, like, creeping under the corner. Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry, Lance. I'm almost done. Sorry, let me look into my playlist and just write down everybody's names. So this is probably the most exciting part of the stream, I think, because you know everything that I'm talking about. Well, she doesn't do theories; she just made a good Gaster video. You warm under a blanket and falling asleep. I gotta scream. I gotta be loud. Hey, you watched a dork video today. Well, he didn't really. He did like an analysis. I don't know if that counts. He was watching Underlab video. I think people don't like Underlab. I don't remember why though. I also could just be making that up. I was going through the playlist and just looking at. Make sure I mention everybody. Everyone that's made like multiple videos that I like remember vividly. Because there's some channels that are just like, it's like, oh, we're just going over what you already know. They're not making theories or anything. He seems nice, but he's actually evil and bad. Or something, I don't know. Oops. Oh, you're gonna hear a video in a second. Or maybe you won't. Never mind. Saved it. Go see. This is a good song. This is a nice, sweet song that has no other meanings. There's one that I saw recently. I don't remember his name, though. Fuck, I forgot his name. I shared the video, a video that he made last stream. It's not here? There he is. There you go. See, why don't you just put you just I put the playlist. I sent it at some point. Just put the playlist on and just put it on shuffle and then cry at night. There's only 4 days worth of Deltarune content in there that you can watch. Okay. Hold on, does it say? Is there one where it says when I entered the community? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I did not do any Deltarune theories until after chapter 2. Imagine me playing Undertale, and then it's like, oh wow, all this Gaster shit, and then I just sat on it for however many years, and then that chapter 1 came out, it's like, oh well, that was cool, I guess. And then I did nothing with it. And then chapter 2 comes out, and then suddenly I'm just like super obsessed with everything. How confident am I in? I'm very confident. What's my favorite Deltarune theory? You only got into Deltarune when you heard Big Shot? That is a, you know, that's valid, because that's like my favorite Toby Fox song, I think, outside of like Megalomania or something. What's my favorite Deltarune theory? I should open up the playlist again and look through. I don't want to say chess theory, that's not my favorite. Device theory is really good. Oops. Chris's other pocket theory. That is a good one. That is a really, really good one. What's the worst Deltarune theory? Chris is dead. I don't like it. I don't like it. I could put Azrael's Dust in there, but there's things I like about it. What song is this? Oh, it's Death Stare. Again, sorry, I don't have anything to analyze here. I'll put chess theory in there. There's one other one. Or put 3. Have I been streaming for longer than an hour? I think I have. Yep. Yes, I have. Oh boy. Yeah, it'll be a short stream. Totally. It's as long as the first theory stream that I was doing. Can I just write anything about just anything about Grandpa Semi? Anything about Grandpa Semi being relevant? Chris is dead. I don't like Chris is dead. I don't like that one. I think it's stupid. Any specific theories I used to believe when Chapter 1 was out? I don't know. Chris is Kara, I think I believed for a little bit. Chris is evil. Because I don't think I even knew that Des existed when Chapter 1 came out, but she was, like, kind of, sort of mentioned a little bit. Let's see, anything that I used to believe between Chapter 2 coming out and now. But I don't anymore. I don't know, plant Hydra Boss? I prefer Woody now. I mean, I still kind of believe that one. And I was never too big on Mike. I feel like I've been very consistent. I've warmed up to Chris being the knight. But I'm not too crazy about it. Do I consider myself to be part of the fan base? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Yeah, the memes and porn, yeah. There was controversy recently where someone made porn of Deltarune characters and everyone fucking went fucking wild. I mean, I'm making videos now. I mean, no, these are streams. This doesn't count. I've never made fan art. I've never made fan music. Oh, I mean, I made mashups and shit. That doesn't count. I don't count. I don't count. That counts as memes. I mean, is this like you consume the videos, or you consume, or is this like stuff that you make? I assume it's stuff that you look at, because I don't know, it's like, oh, I make Deltarune porn. No, I think it's stuff that you look at. No, so this implies super. I mean, I am a super fan, but I just don't like the fan base. Well, then I guess. Like, I'm not in the fan base. I don't think consuming content from it makes me a part of it. Does it? Or am I coping? Am I coping, trying to distance myself from these people, but I'm actually one of them the whole time, and I need to accept what I am, which is the whole purpose of Deltarune. You need to accept who you are. It doesn't? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I got into Undertale like September of 2015. It was around the time Etika started playing it. You consume Call of Duty content, but you're not part of the community. Which is better? This is not a fair question. That's not required. I'm not going to answer it. I mean, you could call me a loser Deltarune kid regardless, if I'm in the fan base or not. I mean, I did watch, there was like a fan direct, like a Deltarune fan game direct that I watched, and I had no idea what was going on. So I guess that means I'm not as freaky into this as I thought I was. I mean, again, you know, there's the porn here. I want to make sure that's not accidentally checked by the end of this. Which is better? I'm happy this is not a required question. I am not answering that. Because Undertale is a complete game. Deltarune's not complete. And it doesn't have the same impact as Undertale, but it has stuff that's better than it. By the time it's over, I'll be able to give an answer. Like, quality-wise, Deltarune's better, but, like, impact-wise and story-wise, I don't want to compare the two yet. I don't care if these are basic answers. I don't care if these are basic answers. These are the truth. This is the truth. Can I pick more than one? Okay. Why? I'm just so fucking... Say why on stream? I don't know. Something about Spampton is just so fascinating to me. Just... his connections to Gaster. Just the personality and derangedness of him. You want to know Sans? I mean, I always like he's a funny guy. He's a chill guy. He's he's got his own thing going on. He's kind of keeps to himself. Maybe a little too much. I think most of my love for his character is the mystery around him. Like he's just this goofy guy, but like he knows how to break the fucking game. He lets you murder everybody and doesn't do anything until the very, 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 very end. Like what? Like I want to understand him. He's like actually kind of like secretly depressed under his comedy, and I want to learn more about him. The video we're talking about talks about that, really. Am I secretly just echoing the video that I also watched like maybe 2 years ago, whenever that came out? Yeah, I don't think I knew who this person was. I just saw it. I think I did watch this guy's theory, but I don't remember what it was. I'm talking about it in a really watered down, almost wrong way. Well, that's consistent for what I usually do on stream, right?
Alright, that's enough.
You're both semi. Yeah, I saw this streamer I watched was doing this, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I don't remember. I forgot. Is there anything that I want to say about myself before the survey's over? Is there anything about me in particular that would be unique enough to mention that does not apply to 99.999% of Undertale and Deltarune fans? I cannot think of anything in particular that I would be allowed to say on stream that would not break my own stream rules. A particular... I'm still in the closet? That could be it. I was thinking about different rules. I was thinking about like more like, current event related rules that I don't allow discussion of on stream. Despite imitating the individual that I'm hinting at with or without AI voices. You like mine better? Yeah, yours is a little better. See, I could mention that secret thing that I don't want to say out loud to break my own. Yeah, church freak, truck freak. Yep. Like, is there anything in particular? Is there anything at all that would differentiate me from the vast majority of Deltarune fans? I don't know. Is there anything at all that I could mention? Oh, I'm a terrorist. Yeah, I am a domestic terrorist. I mean, what? No, I'm not. Wax is not. What? I didn't say that. What? Wax has done nothing wrong. Did I think you didn't get it? No, I just wanted to put it in there just so, just to make sure. Just to make sure. I could mention that. Hey, you found Bigfoot. Oh, Bigfoot, like the sex. Oh my god. Unlike a cryptid, in regards to the thing that I'm being cryptic about on stream for stream-related reasons. Just get on with it. Okay, fine. Wow, thanks to the people on the Andrew Cunningham server. Oh, I mentioned him by name. Thanks to Molly Stars, I mentioned that person by name. Thank you to Fwug Radiation. That's the friend inside me guy. And thanks to yourself. You're thanking yourself. Oh my god. And wow. And guess what? And there it is. Google Forms. Wow. I did it. Wow. we've completed Deltarune. So now what? Well, I do want to do one more thing. There's one more thing I want to cover. Because I saw it on Twitter. This is... Hold on. I want to get the name of this person correct, because I... Back to the silver... Yeah, it's back on Twitter. Okay, so apes versus people. No. I want to read through this. I haven't read this yet, but I want to read through this. I want to give it the time of day. This is the Heaven and Hell theory. The case for Pizza Pants Night in Deltarune. This was... I saw this tweet by JojoTon56, who says that it was created by Cursed Memes 420. This is Pizza Pants Night. I'll put the tweet in the channel description, not the channel description, the video description. Here we go. I'm gonna read this on stream. Alright, let's read this. Let's read this together. Welcome to all who have an interest in the mysterious Deltarune character known as the Knight. Now, it's likely that you are the kind of person to look at a character like Pizza Pants and think crack candidate, crackhead, crack cocaine. See, that's not cigarette, that's crack. It's a crack pipe disguised as a cigarette. That's true. You might be inclined to believe that this document is made entirely out of satire, but I'm here to tell you that Pizza Pants might genuinely have themes and evidence to stand on. Mainstream Knight candidates beware. This document may change your perception on what it means to be a viable option for the position of the Deltarune's Roaring Knight. See, it's a good thing I completed that survey before reading this, because I may be convinced. Should I make the text bigger? Here we go. Alright, let's see. Let's find out. I could have turned this into a podcast and listened to that off stream instead, but that's not as fun. What would make a good candidate, a knight candidate to begin with? Let's find out. Clearly the knight is being foreshadowed and set up by the story as a major villain. Hyped up as the one creating the very worlds that our heroes are struggling through in the bulk of each chapter of Deltarune thus far. The story is teeing up the knight to be an imposing force, someone that has the rulers of the Dark Worlds at the very least have some reverence for. But that's not all. Deltarune has many prevalent themes in its story. How long is this? 26 pages. Yeah, I have a different idea. Just so I don't need to speak out loud. Skibbity, what a miss. This is a better way for me to do this. I don't want to read 26 pages. I'm gonna have someone read it out for me. But who? I don't have a lot of candidates for this. Chat you alive? You guys out loud? Here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. Just because I don't want to read all this. Oh wait, there's more pages when I zoomed in. What? Alright, here we go. Alright, this might take a little bit. Okay, alright, here we go. Okay, are you ready? Alright, here we go.
First of all, what would make a good knight candidate to begin with? Clearly, the knight is being foreshadowed and set up by the story as a major villain. Hyped up as the one creating the very worlds that our heroes are struggling through in the bulk of each chapter of Deltarune thus far. The story is teeing up the knight to be an imposing force, someone that the rulers of the dark worlds at the very least have some reverence for. But that's not all. Deltarune has many prevalent themes in its story,
Really?
even just 2 chapters in.
Really?
The power of fiction, escapism, freedom, religion,
Yes.
just to name a few of the most evocative and well-known thematic elements.
It's all true.
The knight is very likely to touch on these themes as a major villain and the creator of the Dark Fountains.
Yes, Alvin, because
But how the
religion.
hell does a frustrated minimum wage worker tie himself to the powerful setup and thematic strength that the knight has been granted by Deltarune's narrative? What if I told you our friend Pizza Pants can check these boxes, and then some?
Religion?
Ask
Are you
yourself,
sure?
if I can't take Pizza Pants seriously, am I falling into the same trap that the people of Hometown might be falling into? Perhaps a man with so little to lose would be willing to do anything to reach heaven. But enough stringing you along. Let's just get to the point.
And these are images, so I have to read them out loud. Chris, did you know that the knight... Give him a minute. Give him a minute. Oh. Here we go. Chris, did you know that the knight... Oh. Everyone wondered what Spencer was going to tell us here. What does he know about the knight? Who cut him off? Why does he profusely apologize to some unforeseen force after he nearly spilled the beans on such an important antagonist of Deltarune? Is there a double space here? There's a double space here. Typo. Typo. There's 2 spaces here. Typo. Too many excess vacation days. Take a goddamn vacation straight to hell. You know who said that? You know where this is going. Perhaps you simply dismissed it as a random disconnected reference. But I can't go to hell. I'm all out of vacation days. Too many excess vacation days? Take a goddamn vacation straight to hell. He's saying the opposite. Look, I can't go to hell. I'm all out of vacation days. He says this in the genocide route. Genocide route, he says, I can't go to hell. I'm all out of vacation days. Spanton says, too many excess vacation days. Go to hell. He says the same thing in reference to the knight. Hey, did you know that the knight? Oh, go to hell. Reference Burger Pants. Reference. Why would he quote Burger Pants when talking about the knight? But also on the Spamton sweepstakes, he said he didn't know who the knight was, so I don't know. Why would a line like this come out right after Spamton was about to discuss the knight? Could it be that he's trying to drop a hint for us? He's talking about the knight, he gets cut off, and then he makes a reference to Burger Pants. Does he have some meta knowledge? Did Pizza Pants, is this another double space? It is, oh my god. It not only directly connects Pants himself. Pants, don't call him Pants. You don't know him on a Pants name basis, don't do that. But also the Dark Worlds themselves. So why would he know this line? The knight clearly has a goal, and the roaring might be that goal, but it also might just be whatever the knight thinks is necessary to achieve their goals. Pizza Pants and Spamton are both desperate creatures. Pizza Pants lives a pathetic, painful life working a dead-end job. His only friend abandoned him for college. Abandoned him for the slime you are? Spamton says that. Would they both not look for any opportunity to make their situation better? They both crave freedom. Just enjoy your freedom while it lasts, says Burger Pants, Pizza Pants. Awfully interesting. It's clear that Pizza Pants craves freedom from his mundane life. He goes as far to imply that he no longer has freedom. In a way, this further ties him to the secret bosses. Both Jevil and Spamton seem to know a good deal of information about the knight that they won't tell us. I think Jevil does mention the knight, vaguely. Hell's roar bubbles in the depths, I think he mentions. I don't remember. Pizza Pants is optional, unassuming. Society as large has discarded him as a simple fast food worker. Pizza, Ice Ease Pizza is hell. That's his reference. Take a vacation to hell. And this is hell. Ice-E is hell. Hell's roar bubbles from the depths. I did mention that. There you go. Hell's roar bubbles from the depths. The roaring night may be summoning hell to bring about the angel's heaven. Could it be that Pizza Pants finds himself in a sort of hell? Could it be that he wants to escape that hell by bringing about a heaven? It is clear that his life is miserable. What exactly does he have to live for? A friend in Azrael that he hasn't seen in ages, even though he's coming back next week, but don't worry about that. It's very likely that he wouldn't care about the consequences of the roaring. After all, nothing he does really matters anyway. Your choices don't matter. Just enjoy your freedom while it lasts. He's talking to Chris. The one whose freedom's at our mercy. Oh my god. So how do you get to the school? You're gonna explain that? Oh my god. Deltarune is at least partially about fiction. That's true. Alright, we're halfway done with this. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he wants to be an actor! He wants to be an actor, a famous actor. He wants to participate in fiction. He wants to play a role in a work of fiction. He really just wants to fit himself into an acting role. He's a bit of an outcast and a loser, thematically, just like our main cast members. Just like the super bosses. Ooh. He creates dark worlds to set him up as a character in a great play. Except he leaves the dark world, though. After he makes the thing. Yeah, why open so few fountains? Well, he has a job, you know, yeah, okay. Yeah, he might get fired if he misses a day for making dark fountains. Remember that time you want to hang out with those big kids? I was like, yeah, of course, just to get some burgers. And you actually got them. That's one of the characters, I don't remember who. Just get some burgers like Burger Pants. Except it's a pizza restaurant, so it doesn't make sense. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm not totally on board with this as I thought it would be. I used to work at the castle until the king fired all the staff. It's wishing that it could quit its job. Dislikes its boss, but it doesn't care enough to quit. Long live the guy who pays us. Like Burger Pants. Pizza Pants is getting paid by the guy who pays him. You know what? Alright. So, okay, those kind of make sense. If this was on, if I used this logic, I would give him maybe a 6 out of 10. I don't remember what I gave Burger Pants on the survey. But okay, this document does not explain how Burger Pants would get into the school. How would he break into the school and then make the dark fountain? This doesn't explain that at all. I feel like that's kind of important. That's being like not really mentioned at all. Have you been swayed? I'm going to assume no. The song is making things up. None of these are plans. Also, I don't like how I just used Jack Black for like 1 second and then I just didn't use it for the rest of the document. Wow. What a thought-provoking stream. Deltarune. Lands Undertale. Tan's Undertale, which kind of looks like something else, but he's tan. Don't worry, don't think about it too much. Fans, Undertale, Van's Undertale. Can's Undertale. Pan's Undertale. Sans Undertale. I got nothing. I got nothing else. There you go.
They say my luck's too good to be true. Your courage, well, that's history too. I got accused of grooming you of sitting too long, but I'm the one who's still standing strong.
Why is he dancing on top of a friend inside me, Chris, anyway? Well, I mean, I guess I'll repeat most of this when I play Deltarune next month. Wait, was it next week? No. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks I'll play Deltarune. Not next week. And then I'll repeat maybe like 80% of what I've already said. And it'll be really cool. No. No. There you go.
It's Christmas time in the snowy land. Rudy's coughing, but he's still got plans. No, we all know deep down inside that illness is what Rudy can't hide. He's sniffing, he's sneezing, oh what a sight. By chapter 4 he will be alright. Noel's too busy with the Christmas cheer, doesn't know Rudy's end is near. Rudy, Rudy with that Christmas cold, you're about to fade, you're getting too bold. Noel's too jolly to see the signs. By the end of the chapter, you're out of time. Ha ha ha, Rudy, you're gonna freeze, oh no. Oh well, Noel's out there playing in the snow. Joel Holland's laughing at the show. For Rudy's sake, we all know it's so. The snow is falling, Noel's on her way, but Rudy's dying, oh what a day. The mistletoe's up, but he's out of luck. No presents for him, he's run out of luck. Joelle's out here just singing her song, but Rudy's fever's getting way too strong. She won't see it coming, she'll never guess. By the end of this day, he'll be in distress. Rudy, Rudy, cold as ice. Noelle won't help you, she's just too nice. Her holiday spirit can't save you now. In chapter 5, you'll take a bow. Ha ha ha, Rudy, you're gonna freeze, oh no. Oh well, Noel's out there playing in the snow. Joel Holland's laughing at the show. For Rudy's sake, we all know it's so. Ha ha ha, Rudy, you're gonna freeze, oh no. While Noel's out there playing in the snow. Joel Holland's laughing at the show. For Rudy's sake, we all know it's so. Jingle bells, Rudy's not well. Noelle can't tell, she's in her own spell. Will he make it to the Christmas cheer? Haha, no, he'll be gone this year. Ha ha ha, Rudy, you're gonna freeze, oh no. Oh well, Noel's out there playing in the snow. Joel Holland's laughing at the show. For Rudy's sake, we all know it's so. Merry Christmas, Rudy, goodbye today. Noelle's too busy, what can she say? In the snow you'll fade away, but don't worry, Rudy, it's Christmas Day.